many things happening this fall. Many things. My goals in this sport are continue to have fun, develop myself, and develop those around me. I want to continue to compete at the highest level I possibly can. There's two other things that are of very great importance in my mind right now. The next one is being a little bit more of a mentor to to my son. I want to bring him to the best all around the world. I have a year probably. A year he might be taking off. And if that's the case, I don't really want to be prepping for 6 months or 4 months or whatever I think is adequate to peak for a Dennis match. I don't.
Hello, arm wrestling fans. So, why I think that Devon Larratt is gonna push natural arm wrestling into the future, as you can guess from the short clip that I put in the beginning of the video, the reason for that is the future generation and his son Alden Larratt. So Alden seems to have the passion for the sport and the physical ability, young man, talented, following the steps of his father, getting medals now from the national championship. Wonderful young man. But to be honest, if he wants to compete so young and get success, he needs a stage where he competes against natural athletes. And at the moment, this is seems the only place you can do it. Actually, is the WAF Worlds. They tested every year Europeans, Worlds, whatever event of WAF is there is a doping control, and still they're cutting a lot of people. But as a natural athlete, your chances to get better placement is higher to go to WAFs. So, but there is no big money there in the WAF competition. So talking about the professional sport, we seems to be comparison to the early age of UFC. We're in this wild time because where there is no restrictions and people are jacked. They're showing up, going against each other, but our sport to grow have to surpass this point like UFC did, and they bring the doping control. And in my point of view, Devon Larratt is very intelligent person who is having the ability to influence the sport on his very charismatic personality and his influence over the social media. And I think that he understands if you want to continuing growing, we have to surpass the point where the sport is not all people are jacked. We have to clean the sport up if you want to continue to grow, to get a bigger sponsor, to have a company with reputation willing to put money into these sports. I'm not delusional. I'm not talking about arm wrestling being part of the Olympic Games, but I just want to see that arm wrestling is following the steps of UFC, getting more people and more and more. And I just don't want to see the case that we are having some people who are dying from overuse of drugs. And Devon is smart enough, and for the bright future of his son and all young athletes from all around the world, I think he's gonna be aware what his role as a mentor, as a guy is, and he will push it. I hope that he will, and I think this is the right, as in this is the right way to go into the future. The problem is at the moment you have the deadlock between the different professional organization because it is unfair advantage if you bring the doping test in your organization and other one don't do it. So they have to be some kind of agreement between all of them to clean the sport. And yeah, I hope in my point of view, these are the next steps. And I'm really asking myself, what do you think? Do you think I'm correct, or I'm completely delusional out of reality? And one last thing, if you think it is not possible to achieve something in arm wrestling natural, this is not true. I'm not the best gifted physical person, but I'm natural, and I got 3 time German nationals. I got 2 time 4 places in Europeans, and I'm continuing working and getting better. Yes, it's harder. Yes, it's difficult, but it is not impossible. I guarantee you, there out there natural athletes who are competing and achieving their goals. So we don't have to give up on this fight, and we have to continue. Thank you, guys, and leave me a comment. What do you think?